There is the whistle, and Zoe Harrison gets us underway here in North London. And Leicester Tigers respond. Lucy Nye with that first pass into Amy Cockayne, a first touch on her first start for her new club. And it's McIntosh and Casolo making the tackle. And Leicester Tigers have broken free already, and they're going through here, and it's Claire Gallagher. She looks to put the boot on that ball, but just knocks it on. We talked there, Flo, pre-match about the threat.
Yeah, she's such a momentum killer. But when it's going your way, then it can really get you into the right areas of the pitch.
Let's see what happens here then. Poppy Cleal with her hands on it, and Cleal goes to Infante. Infante, Harrison, ducking, weaving, going. Zoe Harrison reaches and scores. Back in the starting lineup. 5 minutes on the clock, and Zoe Harrison is over for the try. Flo, Ella,
That's for that, not for me.
Harrison then lines this one up. Simple conversion for the fly half, converting her now. Tigers coming back into this, doing what they need to do. Big carry from Brodie. She's been everywhere in these opening few minutes, and a penalty advantage by the sounds of things coming for the visitors as well. Meters away now, and there's Nye to Jones, who steps, weaves, is wrapped up well. But Leicester go for the line, and they're over, and it's Rasheen McBreen that goes over for the visitors. The perfect response. They went to type, they went for the pick and go, they then kept it tight, powered over, and the perfect response from the visitors, Flo.
Yeah, I think building from that set piece, it was strong, got them a couple of metres away, and then having patience. You know, they didn't rush it, they didn't go wide straight away, they just built the phases. And I think having patience in this part of the pitch is really important, because ultimately how many phases can you defend without letting a couple of metres leak, and they've got over the line there pretty well.
And just having a look at this replay here, the pressure was building, pressure was mounting, and in the end very little that Saracens could do about there with that wave of attack.
I think they've had pretty good tempo. Lucy Nye at 9, getting the ball moving, and she's delivering that pretty well.
Meg Jones then with the conversion.
Penalty after penalty. It's where discipline becomes really important here, because we've let them get into a really good attacking position.
And they're closing in on the line, are Leicester Tigers, as Cockayne has got her hands on the ball, and she gets it out to Nye and Gallagher and Jones. And now Tigers go, and Tigers go again through Amelia Tutt. 5 metres out, quick ball from Nye. Well held, but then intercepted by Paige Farries. A crucial intervention from the fullback and Casolo to Harrison. And Sarries clear their lines.
That is a great exit. That is a great exit.
And tell you what, still building nicely. Here goes Eva Donaldson. Jones to Gallagher, and that's a brilliant ball out there.
That's really nice.
And Amelia Tutt is still going. Amelia Tutt.
The strength. They're peeling off shoulders really nicely there, getting into those half gaps again.
And there's Donaldson to Jacobs, and the ball has gone forward, hacked forward by McIntosh. And now the chase is on. Sydney Gregson. And boot to ball from the Tigers. That's going to go into touch. And I tell you what, this game is so open at the moment.
We're in a good position, but it's almost like we've tried to overplay in certain scenarios.
But this could be an opportunity. Lotte Clapp, has she got onto the end of it? Not quite. The ball evades the hands of the winger and the co-captain at the final moment. Harrison again looked to put boot to ball. Clapp was on it. Flo, they've really grown in the last few weeks. They were disappointed last week, but Gloucester Hartpury, they were in control for so much of that game, and they're really now starting to gel as a unit.
Yeah, I think they were underdogs at the start of the season, understandably, coming in fresh into the league, but they brought some new players in, and the likes of Amy Cockayne coming back to fitness, and Claire Gallagher joining. The highlights reel this. 3 reset lineouts.
To be fair, I'd rather this than multiple reset scrums, but that one has gone over the top to May Campbell, and May Campbell charges into contact, powers through Morgan Richardson, and is this the speck of light that Saracens needed? Poppy Cleal with the carry, and Infante, McMillan coming on at pace. international colleagues pulling her down, but Infante again to Rose, and Rose carries hard. And this is what Saracens need. Penalty advantage coming. Still playing the penalty advantage. It's not quite clicked there for Sarries. And what does Infante do here? She spins to Cleo. Cleo with the kick. Nothing coming. Penalty advantage.
Back 10 girls.
Forwards have lost their minds today.
Will come, but that was an interesting passage of play, I think it's fair to say, and Infante thinks about the quick one.
Well, you've not played it yet, have you? Girls, 10.
And she's taken quickly Infante, and Infante to Poppy Cleo with the charge. Poppy Cleo hauled back, but Saracens where they need to be, where they want to be.
Counter is
And there's
fine.
May Campbell now with the carry, inches away from the line, got to stay connected to her squad. And they're there with her. And there's Gondwy with her hands on the ball. Akina Gondwy with the carry, pulled down by Donaldson. And Cleo waiting, Cleo going. Cleo not quite scoring, but Georgia Evans thinks she might have a go.
We've got the entire Saracens backline in this 15 metres here.
Leicester defending with everything they've got, and the referee having a look. There is the try. May Campbell, it looks like, has got it down in the end, and Sarries kept it tight, did what they needed to do. Slightly straight. You've got that back line outside you.
I think she would have been screaming not to get held up, really. I think that's the key thing for us in that area. Real nice and low, powering over, and then if it's on for the backs, then she'll be screaming for the ball. But in those circumstances, yeah, it was forwards taking us over.
Zoe Harrison then with the extras as well. 14-7 to her side. And Tigers then getting us back underway.
Running across the pitch, trying to find some space.
Saracens are gonna concede
and we've seen
a yellow card here.
What's that for?
We're seeing the player down on the ground. It looks like it's Poppy Cleo of last season's final at Queensholme, as it was known for the day. 40 minutes of rugby still to go here, though, and Saracens will be playing with a player down for at least 9 of those. Casolo there, juggling that one, just about holding on to it. And Infante back to Harrison and boot to ball from the England rows. Tidied up there by Amanda Swartz, and she carries into contact.
Out in the far channel here. Crossfield option is on, and we know that they can do it, so it'll be tough to defend.
Let's see, that scrum has been shored up superbly since they made those changes, and Brodie goes, and Brodie scores, and Leicester have got a kick to bring themselves level, and Talia Brodie, we've seen that power in the loose so far this afternoon, with no Poppy Cleo there to marshal that position. The opposition, number 8, has struck, has enjoyed that one, and has pulled her side right back into it.
Yeah, capitalising on Poppy.
Tackled hard, and Campbell goes and is sent backwards. Gondwy this time. Good carry from the prop. She's been an energetic presence today for her side. And Infante snipes. Infante goes. Infante scores for Saracens.
The crash ball 9.
We saw the
crash 22, and it's paid off for them today, but it has also led to a couple of losses of possession. That's a great kick from Zoe Harrison there.
Fine. Set.
Infante gets the ball in. Leicester starting to get a bit of a nudge on, but she gets it away to Bridger, and Bridger to Gregson.
Knock on
and that ball spun forward, and it's come back into the hands of Tut.
Advantage over.
An inadvertent kick pass, but great skill. And another kick, and the chase is on, and it's going to be won again by the touchline, because Claire Gallagher was racing through there, thought she could have been in for her 4th try of the season. Pressure very much on by Georgia Evans, and Brodie shopped by Marley Packer. Saracens putting everything into this defensive shift here as the Tigers look to go through Gallagher. She's caught the ball, Claire Gallagher, pulled down by Harrison, the Canadian international, adding some flair to her side. There's Richardson now Cleo, Gregson hunting for it. And a penalty coming for Leicester.
13.
The
off
speed
it.
of ball Leicester get when they're on top is brilliant. Lucy and I is at the base and she's shifting it as quick as you.
Wait.
First part of the job is done, and
Wait,
now they
courtside.
look to set them all.
8. Don't change.
Cheeky
Don't
from
change.
Poppy Cleo.
Poppy Cleo trying
Once,
to get
Lucy.
herself in there. Tigers, though, are
8
going.
out, 8
Tigers
out. Get out.
inching ever closer to the line. Leicester Tigers, are they down? Yes, they are. The visitors go over for their third. It's Leah Bartlett. It looks like here for Meg Jones, an incredible kicker. That's not a bad effort.
And she's
at
got
all.
it over.
Saracens need a score. Leicester need to hold out. Infante. Penalty though,
16
Leicester.
offside.
And Infante has taken it quickly, playing on, and Sydney Gregson dumped backwards
That's a
by Meg
fantastic
Jones.
hit.
She's knocked it
And
on
has then
into the
lost
Leicester
the
player.
ball forward on the ground.
Okay, I have a knock on. Set.
Big
Stay
scrum
high.
for both teams here. And Saracens look to get that march on, and it's come back on their side, and Poppy Cleo to Infante to clap, bonus point, back ahead by over a score. Saracens doing what they need to do, taking charge of this contest. Could that be the game? From her time at Six Ways, Tori Sellers, an England under-20s international, and
Stay
a
high.
player with so much potential. And Saris are getting the drive
Play
on
away,
now
play
at
away.
this scrum. Getting the drive on, doing what they
now.
need, getting that penalty advantage. And there's Cleo, Sellers, first touch for her to Harrison. And she releases Blacklock on the charge.
It's a big carry from Beth back up there.
Tackle.
Big carry, and Saris looking to try and sew this one up. It's been an incredible contest. There's not
Good work,
long
thank you.
left in this game. And Saris fighting with everything
Let
they've
go,
got.
Green.
Farry's now on the ball. Close to on the money as you can go from Zoe Harrison. And that line out from Bryony Field works perfectly to Fee McIntosh. And Saris look to motor forward, look to push forward,
Once.
looking for the
That's
try
one.
that will surely take this game
Use
away
it now,
from
9.
an inspired Leicester Tigers side.
Lottie Clapp adding her weight there to that drive.
And they are there. That is the score. It's Bryony Field. It almost just opened up for her in the end, and Saracens take themselves 2 scores clear. Is that the game at long last? They kept it tight. They did what they needed. Replacement hooker to dive over for her side. Harrison adds the conversion.
Yeah, 9's coming to you now,
33-19.
Rebecca.
And that was lovely, and that's really nice from Tremeling, her first touch of the ball, picking up that one there. And Harrison
21,
has seen
stop, you're in
space, has gone
front.
to the
Good.
boot again, and it's bounced up and it's worked, and Georgia Evans is going, and Saracens are starting to
big tackle.
accelerate, starting to pull away now, and Sellers. And there's Bridger to Breach, and Jess Breach, inside ball, Lossie Clapp again. 5 metres out here, the hosts. Sellers goes down the blind side, Jess Breach again using that strength, and they're inches away now. Clever from Breach. That is stunning from
Cheers, Jacob.
the replacement fullback.
Not sure how she's done that.
Superb from Jess Breach. She's used her strength, she saw and gets it down. Harrison, meanwhile, lines that kick up and has absolutely slotted that one. An opportunity to leave StoneX Stadium with a bonus point would
Wait
be
in front. Wait in front.
so
Move.
important
No,
for them.
6.
But Field
Wait.
and Gallagher there, both staying down after
Good now, thank
a little
you.
bit of a collision. But Jess Breach is set off away from them, and there's Paige Farry spotting the space, going.
Go on, Paige.
Farry's scoring, no doubt about that one. And the Canadian, she hasn't had much space so far. Nope,
no,
there will
she
still
will
be
not.
time for the restart, but she has slotted that one. It's 47-19. And they're still going, still bursting free, and the ball away to Jess Breach. They're into the 22 now, and there's Sellers, Cleo, Packer. She's not had a chance to score today, Marley
Oh,
Packer, but that
Packer
is
Cleo link up
beautiful, and Cleo
is
gets the ball
beautiful.
away again to Packer. They're ricocheting off defenders, and they're metres away from the line.
Don't play the
Saris,
9.
will they score here? Sellers to Cleo. Cleo goes, I want it. Don't play the 9, the referee says, and Sellers wants Packer to have a look. Jess Breach adding well, what weight she can add to that drive. And Sarries closing in now, looking to go past the 50-point mark, meters away. Kelsey Clifford the next to get her mitts on it, and Clifford goes meters, inches, centimeters now. And there's Cleal, goes into the post and down. Poppy Cleal takes her side past 50, and that was just abrasive, superb play from Saracens to close this out.
I think it was only right that Cleo got that one down. I think she had